about neuron or the brain really reach very deep and very sophisticated. Then they begin to show interest, begin to develop interest about emotion, about mind. So, we human beings, not only this body, but there is emotion. So, material value provides comfort for physical level, not emotional level. So therefore, now among the scientists, more and more respected, well-known scientists now really carry investigation about our emotion, how to tackle. So later part of 20th century, begin, I say the genuine interest about our inner value. So then, the modern education system, naturally, 1,000-year-old in the European continent, separate education institutions started. At that time, the moral ethics, the church take the responsibility, and the family also some extent. But now time passes, the influence of the church or the family values also sometimes little decline. So they separate the education institution alone now should carry both responsibility about education, intellectuals, and about moral ethics or wholeheartedness. So you see, there are a lot of people now who really carry some serious research work, how to implement, how to sort of, how to bring in modern education curriculum some moral ethics, education of warm-heartedness. So now some research work now carrying like that. So these are, now, you see, we people, through our own experience, now we are becoming more mature. So not only pay attention about material value, but also the internal value. So now here, on that respect, various different religious traditions have special role. So I'm very, very happy now here. Seems some one Jews I noticed using that hat, and then this Uzbekistan. Oh, I think Muslim tradition, isn't it? Or your native tradition? Okay, so perhaps some Muslims. Oh, this is you Jew, Rabbi. There's some, of course, is Christian, some Catholic, Protestant. So, yes. So. All these major religious traditions, in spite different philosophical view. In philosophical field, basically two categories: theistic religion, non-theistic religion. Big differences. But all teachings, all sort of faith, emphasize importance of love, compassion, with that forgiveness, tolerance, self-discipline, contentment. I have a lot of sort of friends among Christian, among Muslim, among Hindu, among Jews, a lot of friends, genuine practitioner. So we have same sort of practice, so same potential to transform human being, human negative mind, transform into more positive mind. So here, when we talk about inner value, moral ethics, various religious traditions have very special role. Now here, I want to share one thing. Religious belief, faith, very important. But now here, we must make this distinction. Faith, one truth, one religion, and several truth, several religions. In terms of individual, one truth, one religion is very relevant. But in the terms of the society, several truth, several religion is very relevant. So now, how to sort of overcome this contradiction? As I mentioned, in terms of individual practitioner, concept of one truth, one religion, very important. In the terms of society or community, even now modern society, even a family, there could be a different faith. So therefore, in the terms of the group of people, the several truth, several religion is very relevant. Another thing, one time in Argentina, we have one meeting, some scientist, some religious leader. The one scientist, one physicist, he mentioned, he is a physicist, but he should not develop attachment towards his own scientific field. I think that's very great. I'm Buddhist, but I should not develop attachment towards Buddhism. Because once I develop attachment, that's one kind of emotion that, you see, if you too much attachment towards your own faith, then your mind becomes biased. Then you can't see the value of other traditions. You must be faithful towards your own tradition, but you should have open mind about other tradition. You should look other tradition openly, objectively. Then you can see the value. So this, I think, nowadays, in the name of religion, sometimes in divisions, even sometimes conflict happen. So that's not because something wrong about the religion, but because the practitioner, the follower of religion, they themselves too much sort of because of the attachment, right? Like that. That I think important. So in any way, religious harmony, my lifelong commitment. I'm very happy. You see, different spiritual brothers, sisters now here. See, we, in spite of different philosophy, different tradition, we all same practitioner about warm-heartedness. So please carry more sort of effective role regarding promotion of inner value. And at the same time, I think nearly 7 billion human beings, entire human being, I think it's very difficult to become a religious believer. That's also a fact. I think Ireland, Irish people, majority, of course, they, I think, follow Catholicism, isn't it? Yeah. Catholic follow, majority. But there are also, you see, could be non-believer, I think. So, to those believers, if you follow your own religion sincerely, sincerely and seriously, all have same potential to provide you inner peace. But then those non-believers, not much serious about religion. Now, I always say, try. We should now here, I think the way to promote these inner value, there are 3 ways. Number 1, theistic religion. Believe God. You totally submit to that God. That kind of faith reduces extreme self-centered attitude.